tonight? What's up, ladies? I said, what's up, ladies? Okay. Ladies, look, I want you to know right now, I am a pro-woman comedian, okay? I love y'all, okay? None of us would be here without you, okay? Love y'all, ladies. I like to think I understand you. No, really, I do. I really do. For instance, ladies, I know you don't want a 1 minute man, am I right? Am I right? That makes sense to me, okay? But my only question for you is, when does the clock start? No, that's a serious question. We never really talked about that part. Because my thing is, if that man is over there, rubbing you all like this and shit, and sucking your titties and kissing your neck, and now the poor guy's got carpal tunnel and he's got to wear one of those gloves to work, you know what I mean?
What's your name?
You got a lot about how it happened, you make him turn the ceiling fan off because it keeps drying you out.
I got your name.
After all of that, that man gave you 10 of the best strokes he got. That's not a 1 minute man, that's a 31 minute man, and that ain't shit to be ashamed of, fellas. That ain't shit to be ashamed of. Fuck her. No, I'm gonna tell you something, ladies. Let me help you out, ladies, okay? If you want to see what 1 minute, 60 seconds really looks like, trust me, we can do that. Okay, trust me, you don't want that smoke. All right, we'll have a hot rag wiping your stomach before you can get your bra off. Don't fuck with us. And my thing is this right here. How are you gonna make us turn off the ceiling fan? Look at me, I'm a fat guy trying to fuck in the desert. I need that ceiling fan. That's medicinal wind. I'll tell you one thing, if you give me a problem, damn it, I'm gonna give you a solution. That's why I started fucking with one of these on. Yeah, that's right, ladies. Your man come to bed with one of these on, he about, he finna put in some work. I'm gonna start selling these after the show. Right, like little motivational quotes on them, like you can do it, you ain't came yet, shit like that. Don't worry about it, ladies. I'll bedazzle some for you too, so you'll be like, you better hurry up, I done got mine, I gotta go to work in the morning, shit like that, What, y'all don't think I can do that? I will go on Shark Tank and sell these motherfuckers. I wonder what that would look like. Hi, sharks. See, that's how you gotta talk to white folk when you're trying to get that right. You gotta use that voice. Hi, sharks. My name is Doug Brown, and I'm seeking $100,000 for 10% equity in my company. Sharks, are you tired of sweating on these hoes?
Yes!
Well, so am I. Sharks, with my invention, you don't have to worry about that anymore. No more shaking of the arms and trying to wipe your forehead or acting like you're gonna kiss her neck when you really just wanna rub your forehead on her pillowcase. And this bitch got a silk pillowcase, so all you did was move all the sweat from this side over to this side. And now you got a steady stream going. Not anymore, sharks. With my patented system, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Introducing the Fuck Buddy. That's right, one size fits all, because let's be honest, if your head is too big for this, you probably ain't getting any pussy anyway. I think we can all agree on that, right? It's really easy to apply. And just like that, you're ready for missionary, doggy style, whatever you want to do. And ladies, the Fuck Buddy has you covered too. Are you tired of fucking that ugly dude, but the dick is so good you keep going back? Well, don't worry about it, ladies. With one simple adjustment, you ain't got to see his ugly ass no more. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all should have stopped me 5 minutes ago, man. But I'm not the only one, man. Come on, let me ask you a question. Who wants a fuck buddy? Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be with y'all all night saying dumb shit, but if you want to hear more dumb shit, you can follow me on Instagram at Doug Brown Comedy. Doug Brown Comedy on Instagram, okay? I always put my shows and shit on there. Y'all ready for the show tonight? Right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? This is an open mic contest, okay? So you're gonna have people coming up here that may be their first time on stage. They might have been doing comedy for 10, 15 years, okay? But I'll tell you right now, it's not easy to come up here and try to make a bunch of strangers laugh, okay? So please don't be rude, okay? All right? All right. Now, every joke ain't gonna be funny. Every joke ain't gonna be funny, and trust me, we'll know which ones aren't. But that's not a reason to be rude, okay? And I know we live in a society where everybody wants a tip. You know, they turn that little pad around, and it's like, bitch, I just drove up here. All you did was hand me the bag of my tip. That's not the case for the people working in here tonight, okay? These people are busting their ass to try to make sure you get some good service. So do me a favor, please. Tip them accordingly. All right? All right? Also, if you decide you want to try this out and come up on stage, newfacesaz@gmail.com. Okay? It's an open mic. Anybody can come up. newfacesaz@gmail.com. All right? All right? All right. Now, this first comedian I'm going to bring up, I've worked with her several times. This is not her first time on stage. You're going to be able to tell that. Please show some love all the way from Brooklyn, New York, Miss Quota.
That's a Victoria's Secret bra. How you doing tonight? Thanksgiving is next week. I see a lot of white people in here. Do any of y'all need some Lowry salt? Seasoning salt? Anybody? No? All of them. But yeah, like you said, my name is Miss Quote. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, thank you. And I got 13 grandkids. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. You know why? Because I was a single mother, now I'm a single grandma. Ain't nobody getting shit for Christmas. The holidays are depressing though. She said, isn't it? It is. And it is raining in Arizona. I feel like I'm in Washington State, never been there before. I just know that people kill themselves there and shit. I just stay in the house, like, you know. But yeah, I am single. Like I told you, I'm very single. And I met this guy, right? And he's white. Yeah. Just saying. He sort of kind of looked like Rosie O'Donnell and Fred Flintstone created a love child that looked like Cartman from South Park. No neck. I'm just saying, I got a type, you know what I'm saying? Black dudes ain't helping me no more, so, you know, I started saying, let me dabble on the white side, you know? So the white guy found me. He sort of kind of like, my type I'm looking for is a gamer. You know, one of them heavy-set dudes with the t-shirt hanging up to here. With them gray basketball shorts on. Ain't nobody in here? He said, sorry. It sound like you want to be taken. It's about he married. You got a 401k? Girl, I'ma still take your man. You can scream all you want. He shouted first. So you mad at him. I'm just playing right along, you know? But yeah. I like that guy that, you know, they got the gray basketball shorts on with the ass crack hanging out in the back. Ass crack. You ain't never had one till you licked one. Delicious, girl, delicious. But then I have a friend, right? Her name is Kelly with a Y. And it was funny because she was like, you know, Quota, you're black. I almost want to slap that bitch in her face. I'm just saying, because black sound more like nigga to me. Like, what are we talking about, Kelly? You know? Like I said, I got 13 grandkids, right? And one of them, she teaches me things, you know? She taught me how to be calm, cool, and collected. And so, she told me, Grammy, let me show you how to put on lip gloss. Now, I didn't know that there was a lesson to putting on lip gloss, right? So she put it on, she's like, you put it on, you crumble it, and then you pop it. I looked at her, I said, girl, who taught you how to suck dick? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm better than that. I'm bougie. But it made me think, right? It made me think when I went to Hawaii. Let me tell you, I had some ribs from Hawaii. I sucked the meat off that bone. Y'all hear what I'm telling you? Woo! That's a newfound way of sucking dick. That's all I'm telling you. I'm a master now. I am a master at that. I'm a master. What else was I gonna tell y'all? And I forgot still. Fuck that shit. I'm doing terrible right now. I can't believe I just like, I don't need a clap. Hold on. This bitch got this. Let's take a drink. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Let me tell you that first, right? So cheers, happy Thanksgiving. Get your drink up, okay? Now back to the jokes. So, I met this man and he told me I look like Busta Rhymes, just prettier. You must see it. You must see it too. I didn't see it. Until one day I looked in the mirror, right? And I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I was in that mirror and I said, oh shit. You do look like Busta Rhymes. Like, hold on. I did that joke one time in front of his cousin, and he was like, you don't look like my cousin. I'm like, well, bitch, somebody else told me I did. You don't look like your cousin. You know? I just came back from New York, right? And everybody that asks me, they go, oh my God, how do you live with the rats? I want to see the rats. I don't understand why y'all want to go to New York and see rats. Like, that's beyond me, right? But I hadn't been home in a while, and I go home and there's a fence with like leaves falling up out of it. And what do I see walking across the fence? A fucking rat. I swear it had to be about a size 14 dunk. It was about a dunk size, I'm telling you. It was crazy. I was like, ooh, my cousin said, welcome back to Brooklyn, bitch. You know, say thanks. But I went back for a funeral. My uncle had passed away. And my cousin said, you know, he went, you know, he died, he went to sleep, you know, they washed him up first and everything, and he went to sleep in peace. And I said, well, at least he got his balls washed before he died, you know. And then I said that to the nurses, and then the nurses. So if any nurses out here, I know Trump is trying to take your job away and shit, but y'all are some molesters, some of y'all. Because these nurses was like, and they Jamaican, she was like, I said, come here, Kamba, let me give him some titty. And I'm like, this bitch was molesting my uncle while he was laying on his deathbed. Anyway, y'all, that's my time. I'm Miss Quota. Thank you.
Who said they wanted a fuck buddy earlier? See, I ain't the only one that sweat when we fuck. All of them put in work, goddammit, and I respect the shit out of them. I'm telling you, bro, fat meat greasy. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm doing what I can up in this mother. I don't care what quota say, ain't eating no ass. That's disgusting. If I got to eat some ass for you to get off, we just ain't compatible. I'm fine with that. I'm bullshit. Ain't that wrong with eating my ass? Don't judge me. Y'all ready for the next comedian? All right, show some love for Danny T.
Yo, what's going on, yo? So, I'm 26 and recently got my ass ate for the first time. Yeah, never done it so hard in my life. So, I grew up on a reservation, and I like to collect my beadwork from, I don't know what you call them, like a beader, a bead worker, a beaner. Nope, that's me. Natives, all right? I like to collect my anal beads for natives. I just realized I didn't specify what kind of beads they were. All right. I don't know if it's me, but I feel like days were a lot more simpler when Papa John was still at Papa John's. Ever since he left, the whole world's gone to shit. Like, I used to go to the next town over to get some Papa John pie. Now it's just not hitting the same. Who would have guessed the secret ingredient was racism? Better pizza, better slurs, Papa John's. So, I don't know, just by looking at me, I get mistaken for 3 different nationalities. First one is Native American, right? Second one is Mexican. Third one is Asian. You see me walking down the street, you don't know what racial slur to throw at me, alright? Faggot! Oh. Alright, that one might work. I don't know how many of y'all used to work retail. I used to work retail, and let me tell ya, working retail during Christmas time is a living hell. Jingle bells constantly on in the background. Jingle bells, jingle bells. I'm gonna kill myself. Hey, you know what? That doesn't sound that bad. That might be a new Christmas single right there. Mariah Carey, watch out. So, the other month, something not so cool happened to me. Y'all wanna hear about that? I was out in Vegas. Woo, Vegas! I was hitting some open mics, and while I was waiting to go up, my fucking card ended up getting repoed. I was 3 months behind, and the repo man got my ass. Caught me slipping, baby. I was stranded in Vegas for 2 days, and I had no extra money to have a place to stay. Long story short, my mom gave me some advice on how to get home because she didn't have no money to send me at the time. I ended up turning into a little lot lizard and sucked a couple truckers off to get back home, but we made it back though, man. We made it back. So last year, I was a real naughty boy. Santa wanted nothing to do with me, folks, I'll be honest. What'd I do? I'm glad you asked. I got 3 DUIs in the span of 6 months. Alright, you should not cheer for that. Long story short, fuck, where was I going with that? So I know what you're all probably thinking, right? Alright, that guy. Deport him! God, such a scumbag. Funny you bring that up. I'm so down on the spectrum, folks. I'm so far down that DoorDash or Uber Eats won't even hire me. Apparently, I got 1 too many DUIs and they don't fuck with that. Give me 5 more minutes, I'm gonna go to turn the policy with you guys. Guards, lock the doors. Alright, y'all. I got time for one last joke. Alright, so I had, anyone did any acid or shrooms here? Yeah, type shit. So I had an eye-opening experience, and one thing I realized is I'll never be gay. Wish I could say the same when I'm on coke. I'll fucking suck 2 dicks right now for an 8-ball. Alright, y'all, with that being said, if anybody's got some on them, I'll be in the other way. Alright, I'm Danny T. Thank you, everybody. You've been a great round.
go ahead and go to the next one. Y'all want to show some love for the Noah Constrictor.
Hello, Tempe, Arizona. How you doing tonight? You know, I actually work here in Tempe, right up the street at UPS. And I'll be honest, that doesn't really do much for most ladies, doesn't really get their juices flowing. So I tell them I'm a professional boxer. Yeah. So what, ladies, that line doesn't really work for you? I mean, come on, it's a lot better than this other one I had. Hey, I'm Noah, I'm homeless. Let's go back to your place. That one didn't really work out too well for me, but I did get a lot of loose change with it. All right, just for you guys and gals, especially you gals, I'll give you my premium pickup line. Just normally a Noah Plus exclusive. You single ladies, can you stand up real quick? I can't even see you. So anyways, hey, me and you can be a perfect dream, because you got the cookies and I got the cream. Yeah. Woo. Tough. You know, I just read last week that Gen Z guys are so scared of you girls that only 45% of them have gone out and asked you for a date. So I'm just trying to help out. So before UPS, I used to work at Chase Bank as a banker. And that makes sense because I'm actually a quarter Jew plus interest. So it worked out pretty good. But yeah, so I don't really consider myself a cheapskate, but I do use coupons sometimes. And the girl I married, she's from Mexico, and she wasn't really into coupons. But one time, I thought I'd hook her up, and I bought her a voucher for a nice relaxing day at the spa. And one of the features on there was anal bleaching. So I looked at that, and I asked her, hey, what do you think? You want to give it a shot? And she thought about it for a second. And she looked at me. And she said, you know what? I already have one white asshole. I don't need another one. And I'm sure you notice I'm a pretty big asshole. I guess she was right. But I'll tell you what. When we started going through a divorce, things are getting a little testy with the settlement. So to kind of break the ice, I told my lawyer, hey, maybe we can divide the assets family game night style, through the lawyers. So we decided through the lawyers, they would play games like Battleship, Connect 4. So her lawyer would call out C4. And then my lawyer would tell me, Noah, we're so sorry, but she just sunk your battleship and took the minivan. So, well, she really wanted that minivan. But speaking of family, I do have some bad news. My party uncle recently passed away, so that's kind of a Thanksgiving bummer for me. But he was a really fun guy. Well, I guess he didn't like your uncle. But he was a fun guy, but he was always pissing off my grandparents. So sometimes they would put him with me at the kids' table, but my mom was wise to all his shenanigans. She told me, Noah, whatever you do, do not drink from his cup. Don't even smell it. So I tried to behave back then. I was like 9 or 10, but it smelled good though. But all right, so I got a pretty wild Thanksgiving story for y'all. So one year, we're all sitting around Thanksgiving with the big family, eating, laughing, drinking, having a good time. And my mom just gets all serious. She starts crying. She looks at me and she goes, Noah, your great-grandpa was a child molester. And I'm like, Mom, all I did was ask if I could have more apple pie. I'm like, what is going on? But that just pissed her off. And she got all serious. She started going on and telling all these seedy details. And then she looked at me, Noah, did Grandpa Ball ever touch you? And I said, no, Mom, no. For starters, he has a limp, and I'm really good at climbing trees. So I thought about it, you know, it was kind of a shock to the system. And then, oh yeah, I remember Grandpa Ball with his cane, Noah, get your juicy little ass down here. And I was like, So, I guess the moral of the story here is, my love of nature kept me from unnatural relations. So, I guess I'm gone. All right, have a good night, everybody.
Don't say it. All right. Y'all don't find child molestation funny, huh? That's what we're drawing the line at, okay? Got it. You're right. You shouldn't laugh at that, damn it. Hold on, I gotta make sure the next comedian is here because I was back there by myself. See, I don't want to live up to stereotypes, but show some love for Caddy Wampus.
Put me on stage, I'm trying to win. Hey, what? We shows up, but we shows out. Who let them hoes out? But them dicks out. And them dicks out. I'm just playing with the kicks. Oh, okay. That part go. I'm just happy y'all to be on the stage that doesn't have a pole on it. Okay, that means I'm coming. I'm gonna make sure there's ain't no pop-up pole. Ain't no pop-up pole, so I'm here to be funny. Okay? There's like, can you be funny on this dick? I'm like, no, I'm here to tell jokes. I know, can you tell jokes on this dick? Anyway, I'm like, dang, what I'm really here to do tonight, you guys, I've been doing comedy for a while. And you know, my new dish used to be spill the beans. It used to be about spill the tea. Okay, don't we love that? Don't we love it about spill? Come on now, y'all never heard that spill the tea. Don't sit here and act like y'all never heard about no spill the tea. Okay, so I brought my tea box. We about to spill this motherfucking tea up in here today because I can't take it no more. I don't even know where to start, so we put our jokes in a little box here. We're gonna spill the tea box. Okay, we call it the spill the tea box. And we're gonna pull out first, we got our jokes look like this. Okay, this is how our jokes look like this. We're gonna go ahead and pull one out. And we'll see what this one say here. Slim, thick, and pretty. Let me tell you what, okay, I was in Vegas, right? And I had to, we couldn't get high in Vegas, so we had to score. And they're like, well, we're gonna have to pick the pretty one to go knock on the homie's door because, you know, he gets a little fickle. I'm wondering, like, who we gonna send? I'm wondering, like, who we gonna, honey, why was they looking at me? I said, oh, honey, if we're looking at me as the pretty one to score, then we're gonna have to up our ante. I said, honey, what are our demographics here? I said, where are we hanging out these days? I said, I'm one of them slim picking pretty bitches. Okay, I'm pretty on the slim picking. Girl, you sure is slim picking pretty. Girl, you sure is slim picking fine. Girl, you know you got it going on a slim picking day. Okay. So listen, can we do the tea bars? Are we doing tea? Can we do tea though? Thank you. Let's get a little bit from the cheap box. Let's see what we gonna get. Because I can't pick a set. So I'm gonna let the set pick me. Okay, so apparently, you know, I've been doing comedy forever. I've been doing comedy, but really I've been doing vomiting. Because I've been bombing at comedy. So I do vomiting. I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian. Give it up for a comedian up in here, okay? Y'all don't know vomiting? When y'all hear vomiting, okay? Thank you. Okay, let's go to this ability box. Because I'm telling on myself. And I want this to be also a tool that other comedians can use as well. When you can't pick a set, when you know you got a show coming up and you don't know what to say, but tell yourself it's your T-box, boo. Let's see what else we got up in the T-box. Oh, what is this? Ooh. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. If I see a cute guy, I won't act like a whore. By bending over for something I don't need. There's a whore in aisle 3. It was probably me. Sorry about that. I was just shopping. Y'all like it? I was just getting my shop on, okay? One more from this filthy box, and then we gotta go. Let's see, y'all feeling the format? Though, let me know. You feeling the format? Yeah. Is this all right? Okay. So I'm in Scottsdale in the Goodwill there, and doing my shopping, and I'm looking for books so I feel really fancy and smart. I'm like, yeah, I'm in Scottsdale in the Goodwill reading books. Hey, you know. And this older Caucasian man sees me and he goes, wow. He goes, well, I didn't know they let animals in here. Oh, he was like, oh, wait, we did something like, what are we gonna do, y'all? What are we gonna do? No. He goes, I didn't know they let animals in here because you're a stone cold fox. I said, sir, thank you. That is the best thing I've ever heard somebody not say. Thank you, Tempe Improv. Thank you so much. I'm ready.
Okay, that time the stereotypes were right, okay? Y'all ready for the next comedian? Show some love for Robert Dorff.
This is no choice in my girl. Okay, it's more than I because it is a my life. So the beach,
clap it. I can see you. Clap it. You. Clap. Yes, clap. You. Yeah. Interesting day we're having so far. Right? This is interesting. Today my niece told me I look like a rapper for the PBS Kids Network. That's y'all agree with that. Her dad took her out of school. He said, "You know, homeschool all his kids." I said, "That's terrible." He said, "Why?" I said, "I know the teacher." He's an idiot. For 2 years, he thought Kareem Kool-Aid was a bisexual soccer player. I don't know if he's ready to teach kids. I'm gonna say something that's very controversial. I'm just going to say it, but I feel like teachers are the backbone of America. Like that's just, yeah. Do you have any teachers? Do you have any teachers in here?
I don't like that.
What grade?
I don't like it.
High school? God bless you. That's tough. That's tough. Clap up for him. Clap up for him. And you know this more than anybody. Like, not everybody can be a teacher, right? Yes, exactly. Like, I can't be my son's history teacher. What if he asks me a question? Dad, when it was World War II, I'd be like, oh man, whenever the last time your mom called me cheating, that'd be it. And that's stupid, right? That's dumb. That's dumb. You know what we confront about the mom? Say, remember I saw you cheating. Because here's the thing, okay, here's the thing, you know this too. Kids have a big imagination, right? Especially the young kids. Adults, we don't have that. So like with his mom in front of me, be like, oh my God, I saw you cheating. I'm like, well, imagine if you didn't. Isn't Isn't that easier? Isn't that? Because here's the thing, as adults, we gotta know what we can and can't do. Like, I know that I can't drink a lot, okay? Because when I get drunk, I say stupid stuff. Did you wash your hands? Sorry. That wasn't the example of the stuff I said. What we're talking about? Drinking, yes, I can't, okay, yes, we gotta know what we can and can't do. I can't drink a lot, y'all. When I get drunk, I say stupid stuff. I was at the bar last week playing with a young lady. She was like, what do you see in me? I was like, hopefully me. That's... I know, that's dumb. I know, that's stupid. But if I get really, really drunk, I start to get like mean and rude. And it's by accident. Like I was out with my homegirl. She's a bigger girl, but that's my twin. Okay, we locked in. We're out. We're drunk. We're dancing. She's like, Robert, I could pull any guy that I want. I was dancing right in front of her. I was like, that's because you got big ass arms, bitch. Like that's. And that's not funny. That's my friend. I love her. We share our McDonald's rewards points. She uses most of them, but like that's my friend. Another bad thing about me is like I can't hold a secret. I know that about myself now. People are like, oh my God, Robert, is my secret safe with you? No. No. Is Scooby-Doo safe with Michael Vick? Don't tell me. Because for me, keeping a secret feels like trying to keep being a fart after eating 2 bean burritos. Like I can do it, but not for long. Like that's, you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The only time I can keep a secret is if I'm in a relationship. Because it's a controversial statement, but I feel like it's okay to lie to the ones you love. And that's, okay, I lost some of y'all. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, then clap if you agree with this statement. I want my partner to be 100% honest with me at all times. Clap if you agree with that. Real quiet. Real fucking quiet, Tempe. Real quiet. Are we halfway clapping? Is this a minute clap? What is this? Both of y'all were like... 100% honesty is hard. Okay, this is what 100% honesty looks like in like real life, okay? Like if me and you were dating, and I'm gonna take you on a dinner date, right? Somewhere fancy, upscale, friendly staff, like Waffle House. But we're late, I barged into your room, I'm angry. You're like, Robert, I gotta put a lot more makeup on my face. My face can be pretty. And then me being 100% honest, I'm like, you're right. Take your time. That's just me. Okay, the reverse of this happened to me like 2 weeks ago. Because I started talking to a new girl, and 2 or 3 days ago, we finally, you know what I'm talking about? Like, y'all dig? You dig again sometimes? Do it with me. Yeah. We had sex. It was, I enjoyed it greatly. I did. But afterwards, I was feeling a little bit confident, and I was like, Troy, this is probably the best you've ever had. Real quick, she was like, you in 4th place. I said, damn. Shit. I didn't want to start an argument with her though, man. Because here's the thing, like, I'm doing pretty well in life. I don't mean to brag, but like, there was a point in time when I was broke, and as a broke man, trying to date, that's like super hard. That's super, because you can't do a lot of shit. Oh my God, Robert, let's go to a steakhouse. Bitch, I don't even have a real house. Why would you attack my credit score like that? That's been my time. My name is Robert Durridge. Thank you guys.
Now I want y'all to show some love for Arizona's favorite old man. Show some love for Arizona Luke.
Thanks for letting an old guy up here. What's funny about that? You ask how old? How old? 84. Thank you for that sympathy applause. I'm so old, when I was a kid, we snored. They hadn't even invented sleep apnea. And we had no reason to have CPAP. Of course, you people who are in the know that CPAP stands for can't possibly afford pineapples. That's in today's economy. Well, with a CPAP, when I was a kid, we would pump the covers with our knees so we could smell our farts. That one takes a while, but it's worth it. You can't do that with a CPAP machine because you're breathing air from the side of the bed. Oh, and if your partner's using a CPAP, you want to get even with them? Just back up to the CPAP and let out a real dinger. Talking about things that you can't see, I got confused about Spanx. Now that's underwear for ladies that you can't see. Well, I heard about skank. And I found out that that's a dance. And it looks something like this. Hit it now! I've got to catch my breath, which might take a while at 84. But while I'm catching my breath, I tell you about my t-shirts. They'll be outside, or you can get them online. All profits go to Alzheimer's research. If I remember. You people are great. I think I've got my exercise for the day. And, I think I'm out of time and I'm out of pineapple.
Arizona Lou, everybody. Arizona Lou. I tell you, I'm with Lou on this getting older shit. Lou, I'm with you, bro. I was waiting on your hip to pop out. No, y'all laughing, but we all getting older in here. And I'm learning some shit about getting older. Like catching a sneeze is gonna have consequences. You know, but that pressure gotta go somewhere, you know? So if you only lose a booger or a fart, consider yourself lucky. It's not uncommon to tear a rotator cuff. Y'all ready for your next one? Show some love for Mark G.
Like we always do with this.
How's everybody doing? We'll have me going out to Arizona. Contact weed. Give it up for Luke, though. Give it up for all the comedians so far. If nobody has seen me perform before, let me just kind of bring everybody up to speed a little bit, you know. I started doing comedy to stay out of trouble, you know. Like steal cars and shit. Did I steal your shit? So I tell everybody, you know, now that I done found comedy, I done stayed away from that right there. So, you know, laugh at the comedians, you know, because if y'all motherfuckers don't, somebody's shit is gone tonight. Besides that, like I said, man, I've been having a crazy up and down week or whatnot. You know, number one, I'm retired. You know, and when I tell people that, they say, "You look young." I say, "No. I'm retired from fighting." I got into an incident, you know, about a week ago. Terrible. Not so much because something bad happened to me. Well, it did. I stepped on a fucking rock. Fight's over. Time out is what I'm calling right now. Shit wasn't cute. It's like it's all. And then on top of that, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Just so I won't feel like I'm an asshole. Now we all, you know, I believe in treating everybody the same. I don't give a fuck color, disability, nothing. So when I tell y'all this joke, just kind of help me out with this if y'all think I'm an asshole. Now, if you park in a handicapped parking spot, that's illegal, correct? Yes. Correct? Okay. So let me ask you a question. So if a handicapped person parks in a regular parking space, I got the right to be mad, right? I'm just trying to help you out because when he parked, I mean, like I said, I understand it wasn't no handicapped close parking spots, but it wasn't no regular parking spots that was close either. So me and this handicapped dude, we get into it over this parking spot. So yes, I know we have Karens. Motherfucker, I'm Melvin. I turned into a fucking Melvin. I instantly got behind his ass and said, "What the fuck you doing?" He said, "You can't tell." I said, "I can tell you need to get your ass over to a different fucking parking spot. This is for people with regular legs, man. Get the fuck on." Then I felt bad after that. I still kept some parking spots. Okay. Too far. But other than that, like I said, I just want to say, white people, I love, you know, everything that's going on and, you know, the privilege. I understand white people, y'all are the chosen people. And I know when I say that, people always say, chosen people. No, we don't get into biblical terms. Chosen people, like white folks, y'all are the only ones who believe in Loch Ness monsters, aliens. Y'all are truly the chosen people. I get that part, you know. Always looking, I know some black folks like, nah, I believe in some shit too. I don't believe in that shit. But other than that, like I said, up and down week for me. You know, just trying to wrap my head around things. Number one, let me say, give it up for the host and the other comedians of color. I learned one thing tonight. Black folks are perverts. You know? We got the host up here with the fuck buddy. We got the other grandma sucking on titties and everything. Now my ass coming in here stealing cars. So I guess we done kind of summed up the night for y'all. But other than that, like I said, man, I enjoy doing comedy, I really do. Comedy has kept me out of a lot of trouble, and I'm happy about that, you know? I really am. You know, I'm also, like I said, all this shit that's going on right now, like in the White House. I don't know about y'all, but you know, I'm making a donation and shit, because I figure Donald Trump is building the best fucking club out there in Washington right now. I'm trying to get into that motherfucker, you know? So, other than that, like I said, I appreciate the laughs. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and let the other comedians come up here, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all.
Not a pervert, am I? My man. Man, right, my man. Y'all ready for your next comedian? Show some love for Stevie Bye.
This is about to be an Apple Terms and Conditions agreement, but you're not allowed to scroll through it. You must sit through it. So, step 1, you know my name. We have 4 disclaimers to go over. Disclaimer number 1, I speak 3 languages. Can I get my Spanish speakers? Where are my Spanish speakers at? Woo! Estoy hablando en español porque trabajo en Guadalupe en la escuela. Tengo mis niños, mis padres, mis niños, mis estudiantes mexicanos. son los mejores estudiantes en el mundo. My Spanish-speaking kids, they're the best students in the world. Can I get Mandarin speakers? Can I get a section of the crowd that's willing to be Mandarin speakers? Over here. Okay, Mandarin. 明明就是甜甜，在中国现在我叫白伊朗 for Mulan, but Elon. So thank you for committing to not understanding nothing. I appreciate that. At least these guys, you must be English speakers, right? I shan't have it. If you're not multilingual, you should leave. No. So please stay. Because if you're anything like the people who are here on my behalf tonight, you've received a series of increasingly concerned texts about confirming your presence. Confirming that you will be here because of the 10-person minimum. The 10-person minimum to perform. But luckily my 10 people, angels, all of them, they all came through. But please stay, English speakers. We do appreciate you and your dominance over the world. So that's disclaimer number 1. Disclaimer number 2. I am a teacher. Let me check. That's right, you know it. How about peanut butter? Try it again, peanut butter. Okay, try this. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? This is a modern one. You may not know this one, I'll teach it to you. Waterfall.
6'7".
You are my problem child. You are the kid that invented new racial slurs to be racist against Chinese people at my school that I work at. No. Let's practice together. Waterfall. Try it again. Let's do this again. Waterfall. Doesn't that feel nice? Isn't it nice to have a quiet... Disclaimer number 3. I was diagnosed with schizophrenia recently. And narcolepsy también. You'll never believe what they prescribe for people with narcolepsy. Adderall. You want to see me on stimulants? You don't. This is the other problem. One of my therapists said that I was a sapiosexual. It's not 2015 and we're not on Tumblr. Why did she say that? She called me a sapiosexual in the counseling session. It's like, ma'am, put that word away. Oh, that was more painful than any other diagnosis I've gotten in the past month or two. More painful. Disclaimer number 4. If I win, that $100 is going to go to the PTO so they can buy hot chocolates and cookies for Winter Wonderland. But the turkey is going to make a very short trip from here to my house. And I'm going to eat it. All of it. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Now that we have gone through all 4 disclaimers and you've signed your NDAs, your waivers, your terms and conditions, now that you know everything, I wish there was a transcriptionist. I wish that I had a stenographer, because you're going to need to know shorthand to keep up. And your name is going to have to be like Cyclone Fingers or Thunder Fists to keep up with the speed. That was a joke for 1 person. It's okay if you don't think it's funny, because that was a joke for 1 person. So, with that said, now that all the waivers have been signed, I can commence with my set. This is my set. Miss Stevie. Thank you.
Josiah Benedetti, everybody.
What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go.
Tempe Improv! Your tribal king has returned. Acknowledge me.
home, back in my city, you know what I'm saying? I didn't miss the dragging human heat, though, that lingers into November. Got our brother sweating dick just to get up those stairs and come out here with you guys. I came out the car confident, smelling like Dolce & Gabbana. By the time I'm out here with you guys, I smell like homeless Todd on Van Buren. But I had to take some time away. I needed some time for myself. That's why I was gone so long. So I appreciate you guys being patient. Thank you. So a couple detours, things for me. Detour number 1, Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, Atlanta niggas are weird. Shit, I'm still trying to get that Atlanta fungi virus that can latch onto your brain and stay in you out of my system. I thought dating on Hinge was gonna be different. It's not, guys. Seems to be a universal theme if she has a butterfly tattoo, a under the collarbone shoulder tattoo, or any form of cursive writing on her wrist or ankle. That is one evil ass woman. If you know, you know. And if any of you ladies in here have any of the following, I'm sorry. But get therapy, seek fucking help. I'm tired of your shit. You guys are ruining good men out here, fuck you. One thing I'll say about Atlanta, Georgia that I loved as well was that it's diverse. Every which way and where I looked, I was getting the brother's head nod. You would have thought I had Tourette syndrome, man. They were everywhere. I was stimulated as a motherfucker just fucking around. Shit was crazy. Last thing I'll say on Atlanta, and then we'll move on. I want you guys to hear me. If there was a war between Atlanta and Arizona, guys, we would lose. We would simply lose off the fact that the gays in Atlanta would scare the shit out of the gays in Arizona and frighten them into retreat. We don't stand a chance. Our gays aren't to leave. I'm just saying. They're a different breed. They're a different breed. On to my next detour and where I live now, good old Los Angeles, California. AKA Little Armenia. Yeah, I found out this year it's the Armenians that actually run Southern California. Any Armenians in here? Who said yeah? Armenian? May I join your culture, please? I'd be fine if you kiss the ring, I'll kiss the ring. Yeah. You see, they run the barber shops, the gasoline, the groceries, the weed, shit, my DoorDash. They have it all. They have it all. I let my Armenian barber say nigga when he gives me a haircut because what choice do I have? They run like the NYC mafia, the Italian mafia out there. I'm not getting killed over a haircut, lose a barber, and lose my life. Get the fuck out of here. God knew better than to make me tall. Shit, even average male adult height. It hurts. He was in custom creation with the Angels, like, yeah, I'm thinking of making him shorter than his mom. Yeah, how's that? Yeah, that sounds good. Holidays are coming up, so some girls are looking for their holiday boo. It ain't gonna be me though, apparently. Because these days it's 6 foot or bust. 6 foot or step the fuck on, midget man. But hear me out. I'm gonna defend the legion of sexy short kings and tell you ladies this. Ladies, when you're dating a tall man, medium ugly in most cases. Tall, boring, nonchalant. His jokes are more misses than hits, but you laugh anyways. He's your tall accessory, I understand. You see, tall men have never fought for anything. They simply pull off aura. Hey. Us short kings, we fight for everything. We fight for that extra inch. We have that dog in us, you understand? We'll bring more to the table for you, I promise. Why keep climbing trees when a nice, thick piece of girthy tree bark is right in front of you? I had the greatest ego stroke of my life. Here, a couple years back, I was a taken man back then. I had a banger set, and when the set ended, I was approached by this dinosaur light skin of a woman. I couldn't believe my eyes. I immediately Jurassic Park memed in front of her. Oh my God, that was so good. Do you have a girlfriend? Now, before I can answer her question, no. She came out the bathroom. I introduced my girlfriend to her. She smiled. And then she slowly leaned over into my ear like some biracial giraffe trying to get fed with the Phoenix Zoo. And whispered, when you're done with that bitch, come find me. Baby, I've been looking for you in the crowds ever since. This was 2 years. It's still a search. With your genetic makeup and my spiteful fire, we can make little light-skinned LeBrons together, I promise you. We in this bitch. One day. But since I've been living in Los Angeles, California, I still do stand-up here and there, you know. I was in a commercial. Thank you, yeah, it's probably just gonna be a YouTube ad that you'll angrily skip because you want to watch your fucking video. Let's go. No worries. I've been practicing my singing voice. You know what I'm saying? You guys know I don't sing, but I love to mimic. That Trey song sound. And I wish we never did it. The Weeknd. Drake. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Arizona, how we feeling about Drake? Do we still like Drake out here? Okay. Mixed reactions, yeah. Like none of you enjoyed a Drake song one time in your singular life. Like I wasn't here when all the racists were doing the Kiki, wanna fuck me, and the Hotline Bling. I remember. I'm like a middle class Drake. I have everything he has, just on a much lower level of access. He was on Degrassi. I did community college, Black Box Theater. He's banged hundreds of women I've dated too. I'm dating ChatGPT right now. She says everything I want to hear. Guys, this shit's crazy. I programmed it that way. But you know what Drake hasn't done? He's never done a set here at Tempe Improv. My name's Josiah, but again, everybody, thank you so much. She might decide to say no, we gotta say it to me, man. Let's go.
That little motherfucker on that shit. Show some love for Dave D.
Everybody clap with me. Keep it going.
It's in my room, ass tech boy. I
Guess you wonder where I am. I searched and found a love again. I came back to let you know you were low down bitch in a dirty hole. So they got this dating pool, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that's the only thing keeping me and my wife together. 2 weeks ago, she sat me down, she goes, look, I know we both asked Santa for a divorce for Christmas, but fuck this shit. She goes, look, you load a bowl, I'll make dinner, and I'll call that one friend we both want to play with this weekend. So what's for dinner? Any parents in here? We got 4 kids. I can't stand the shit that comes out of their mouth. Not the disrespect, that's pretty well like cut and dry, but you know, the words they use like 6, 7, and you know, what's the other one? Low key, that's my favorite. You know, I don't think they understand that low key 20 years ago meant hiding your weed and your torta. You know, don't get me wrong, but the last thing you got caught with in public back then was a fat sack or a fat bitch. I'm just saying. I am a business owner in the Valley. I own a furniture store. Yeah, thank you. This is my favorite time of year because I get to buy all my employees pizza. You know, all the business owners at the beginning of the year, we always get together, we plan this shit out. So if you guys don't know why you only get cheese pizza at the end of the year, it's because every time you piss us off, we take off a topping. Some of you guys got cheese pizza this shit, didn't you? Oh, shit. Well, a little bit about me is I'm married, I'm 43, okay? And me and my wife have been together for 25 years. It wasn't love at first sight, it was more like I fed it, I fucked it, and it never really went away. You know, Latinas are not for the weak, man. I've been married to one for a very long time, and I'm kind of ready for the white girls. You know, I will give up chorizo eggs. I love sausage gravy. You know, I even started practicing when she wasn't noticing. Like I bought her a pair of Cookie Monster pants. We started holding her from behind when she pays the fries. Little things like that make me happy. Her too. You know, I pay the bills and I piss her off. That's kind of, you know, our love is give and take. So, any plans this weekend? Because I got nothing else to say. That was about it for the part of my set. You know, I am a business owner. One of the things I will say that don't ask us for a discount because you're not going to get it. You know, 20% off will just be added to your ticket. That's usually what happens. You know, back then I used to be a nightclub bouncer. I think you can all pretty tell I always got beat up. You know, if you guys remember the movie Snow Dogs, I'm Nana. I wouldn't really sure about that. You know, but let me see. But thank you guys very much. You guys can follow me at DaveD_comedy at Instagram.com. Thank you very much.
All right, we're gonna keep this show rolling, all right? Y'all ready? Shut up. Ready? Show some love for Patty McFadden.
Sup, fuckers? What if I talk like this? Like, seriously, it's a gay cowboy now. Make it as a gay cowboy, and I just have to, like, suck dicks all the time and shit. Thank you, Tempe Improv, and we're doing a turkey contest, and I don't know about y'all, but was that one chick, was she a tranny? That cracked out tranny chick? Don't know, you know? Hey! Stop it.
You know better, now you pussy man.
Okay, shut the fuck up. This is my time. Shut the fuck up. If you want to talk, come sign up and get on the fucking roster, okay? So, anyone else want to fucking talk shit? Let's do this. Who wants to roast? Just joking. Okay, so I'm doing this thing where I have people write down questions, and I'm reading them. First question is, why are you wearing that gay-ass cowboy hat? Okay, next.
Why can't you remember the questions? It's not that long. It's hard.
Who's saying that?
Nobody loves you.
Who's saying that? The comedian? The teacher? You just had your fucking time. Shut the fuck up. Oh my goodness, you guys are what? Don't be rude. Who said that?
I can't just 70-year-old lady right here.
Okay. Oh. Okay. This is a comedy show. I didn't know everyone was fucking sensitive. Anyways, what do you guys want me to tell jokes about? Fucking something sexy? Okay. So, that really fucked me up. Can you please stop? This is, come on now. I know. I'm not trying to fucking fight with the 70-year-old lady at all. You know?
I'm right behind you.
I know. We know she voted for the other person. For no one. Yeah.
You're up there, that says a lot.
Shut the fuck up, please. With all respect, please stop fucking talking. I can't even do my set if you keep talking. So anyways.
Tell me about the shit at work.
Okay, so I got a story for you guys. Until I was really interrupted by fucking other people that are trying to be funny. You know? Jesus. Let me go back to the questions. Okay. This is from John. What's the biggest thing you shoved up your caboose? Anyone else? What's the biggest thing you shoved up your caboose? Nothing. Okay. How about you, miss, that kept talking, that wants to talk? Never? Okay. Bottle. Well, all my fucking friends and family came out. Sorry about this shit, just to let you know. But thanks for coming. And, what the fuck? So, I used to be fat. I used to weigh 310 pounds. And I now have the texture of a fucking nutsack on my belly. You know, losing weight's rad. You know, I was thinking about this, some weight loss commercials, you know? It'd be like, tired of looking like a linebacker? You know? Tired of being so fat you can't wipe your own ass? Eat some broccoli, you big back bitch. You know? That was good. Next one. Okay, throw out some suggestions, somebody. No, not that. Somebody else.
Tranny crackhead.
What? What was that?
Tranny crackhead.
Oh, tranny crackheads are the best. You ever seen them? One time I was in Vegas, and the best part of the trip was watching that tranny crackhead dance, swinging her big fat cock on stage. It was awesome. Anyone else?
Cowboys.
Cowboys? They suck as a team. You know? Like real Cowboys? Real Cowboys, I'm not a real cowboy. I just got this hat from a real cowboy. But I want to thank y'all. My name is Patty McFaddy. Appreciate you.
I just heard the ruckus say it. I was like, all right, put my headband on. I'm sure you still up for the contest. I don't even feel like telling them jokes right now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for your next one? Show some love for Demetrius. Good man.
I can't believe he didn't hug me. Normally fat niggas love hugs. He not fat, he buff. Honestly, when I felt him, I was like, ooh, I shouldn't have done this. This is dangerous. Y'all gonna be nice to me over there? I'm not gonna say nothing mean to you. I was like, damn. You lost 200 pounds and became a bigger asshole. It's crazy. Anybody watch the WNBA? That's the proper response. No, you don't. I don't want to do that shit. I do, and I watched this year for the first time, like, really aggressively. That sounds crazy, but like, I watched it heavily, I should say. And I don't know if you guys know or not, but there was this whole series of events where like a guy kept throwing dildos on the courts. And I was just like, you're throwing buckets of water in the ocean. You know what I mean? I was like, they already got him, brother. I don't know. And then the league released like a no bag policy for the rest of the season, like indefinitely, no bags allowed in the games. I was like, that's not even the best way to sneak those in there. It's a league full of lesbians and nobody worked out the logistics. Hell yeah, okay, this is fine. We're good, you guys like me, alright, that's fine. The bar is low, but I like it. In other news related to penis-shaped objects being where they shouldn't be, I found out my high school football coach was fucking students. Everyone does that every time, like I fucked him. It wasn't me. It wasn't me on either end of those deals. But no, it was a bummer because he was like the motivational coach. The coach was like, you know, he's like, keep your nose in the books and your ass in the weight room. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, this guy cares about me. And then when the news broke, I was like, fuck. He's just narrowing the competition. Like for all those years, I get the best job for that. And then like, what sucks the most about it is he had a really hot wife. And I spent a good deal of high school like trying to figure out would she fuck a student? You know what I mean? And if he had been a little more open and honest, we probably could have worked out some kind of exchange. Or like Friday night, I bring you a cheerleader and you let me borrow the wife for a few hours. That's usually where it loses its legs and that's appropriate. You should stop laughing at the part where I'm doing sex trafficking. No, but good news, that guy is in prison now. I got a follow-up report. Yeah, that's right. Fucking, we hate sex crimes, I agree. And then I was thinking, like, okay, so I found out that they're having him be a teacher in prison. Because he has the skill, they like apply the skill, you know what I mean? They do that, it's like rehabilitation or whatever. And then I was like, damn, it's probably crazy for the students to be fucking him. What a turn of events. I'll have a turn to table. He was a good guy, I thought, I don't know. Kind of fucking sucks, I guess. I'll tell you guys another story before I go, because I'm on short time. Woo! You've been screaming shit all night. Who is that? I don't even know how you make that noise, but I like it. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, hell yeah, thank you. I had to follow the guy who was like, fuck you to one person. So it's really easy to get you guys to like me. I love it. I love when people do that shit, because I'm like, I have no expectations now, as long as I'm nice. No, but I'll leave you on a story. I was in high school, I was a teacher's aide. I'm giving you guys cliff notes. I got to go to lunch early, you know, because they let the teacher's aides do that. And I don't know if you guys remember, but the special needs kids also go to lunch early. I got out earlier than them. They let them go early so they get all the good snacks and not be overwhelmed or whatever happens to them in public. They let me go early because I'm doing extra work. And I was like, that's fine. I went and I grabbed my chocolate milk and my mozzarella sticks. You remember those fucking lunch mozzarella sticks? Were so fire. And I'm sitting at a table and the special needs kids come in. And one of them goes to the milk fridge, and then he comes straight to me. His name's Cameron. Now, I'll let you guys know, Cameron's 6'4", 280 pounds since he was born. Like, brick shithouse. He's the one you hear about in stories. You know what I mean? Like, of mice and men type shit. And Cameron comes to my table and he says, like, your drink is sitting. He says, that's my chocolate milk. And I was like, maybe he doesn't understand the concept of ownership. I'll explain. No, Cameron, I retrieved this milk from the fridge. It belongs to me. He says, every day I have a chocolate milk with my lunch. You're gonna give me that. And I was like, no, Cameron, it's mine. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And then he goes, you're gonna give me that chocolate milk right now, nigger! I'm at a crossroads. I could do what a normal person does, right? I could tell the teacher or give the chocolate milk to him, whatever. I'll let you guys know, I'm a trailblazer. I tend to take the route less traveled, you know what I mean? I return fire with a hard R of my own. I said, Cameron, I may be a nigger, but at least I'm not the retard who was too late to get the last chocolate milk. Cameron got to whooping my ass. I learned two very important lessons that day. One, the strength shit. Not a joke. Very fucking strong. A strong grip on Cameron. Two, when they watch pro wrestling, they're not fucking having fun, they're studying. This nigga picked me up like The Undertaker and tombstoned me in the cafeteria as I laid there on the ground, almost certainly concussed, and all I heard was fucking as fucking 8 other special needs kids came down the ramp and got to whooping my ass. And then I looked up in the corner of the cafeteria and I see my football coach jacking off. Thank you guys
All right, if you perform tonight and you're in the contest, do me a favor and come to the back, okay? Because we're coming down to the end of the show. All right, we got to find a winner. You know, you guys are going to pick the winner, right? Okay, you are. You are. Right. That wasn't a joke. I'm serious. You're going to pick the winner. Show some love from Hardcore Revola.
How's it going, everybody? I don't know who Marco Rebollar is. My name is Marco Rebollar. I don't know what it's hot like that, but I saw a lot of pretty girls in here, and I just wanted you to know I can roll my R's, you know? I know what you're thinking. God, that guy's already talking about eating something on stage. I'm just looking for love, you know? I hear there's supposed to be chubby teachers out there. Where are they? I'm not running. The only thing chasing me is ice right now. Alright, so yeah, is that what we want to talk about? Let's talk about my first experience with Border Patrol. Let's do it. Have you guys ever been to the rodeo? Yeah, bull riding? Yeah. I got taken to that, to the World Championship bull riding by my dad. A lot of good old boys, a lot of cowboy hats, a lot of angry white people. Hey, he talked about fat guys. He started it, you know. But anyways, you guys want to know what their specialty team to entertain the crowd before the competition starts? What their team is called? Border Patrol. That's their specialized team. Everybody was cheering for them. I looked at my dad and was like, where the hell did you bring us to? We're not making it out of this. But it turned around because the world champion ended up being this 4-foot-tall Brazilian. I know, right? Oh, he had him loving them by the end of the day. He went on and did his little speech. I love America. Thank you so much for coming and God bless. Oh my God, bang, bang, bang. Cats. It was indoors, it was crazy. Yeah, we ended racism that day, guys. Alright. Speaking of Brazilians, do we have any Brazilians in the crowd? Ice is doing a good job, bro. Yeah. So I'm actually Peruvian. Oh, now you don't know what to think, right? Like, do we deport them? Where do we send them to? Peru's in South America. Sorry, South America. I'm learning, I'm adapting. But yeah, no, I think it'd be kind of like Mowgli from the Jungle Book, you know? Except for my book, it's more like a cookbook. You know? Alright. So, let's talk about the Bad Bunny in the room. I mean, Big Elephant in the room. So, Bad Bunny's playing the Super Bowl. How are we feeling about that? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that hip. I didn't know what Bad Bunny was. I thought it was a new like character on Fortnite. But no, I'm cool with it. I like it. I don't know why people are so much in the airs about it. If I remember correctly, a couple years ago when I was growing up, NSYNC and Aerosmith was on. That doesn't scream football to me either, so I don't know why people are yelling. So. But yeah, no, Bad Bunny's my spirit animal. If there's any females in here, you get it. Nobody gets it. I know. I'm not hip to much things. People always yell at me. They're like, man, how come you don't watch all the cool show like Game of Thrones? I didn't watch Game of Thrones, guys. I know. I just didn't believe what it was about, man. Like warriors and dragons and spells and all that stuff. But not one single chupacabra. Can I believe that shit? And before you ask me, what's a chupacabra, Marco? Well, a chupacabra is a goat sucker. Right? Whoa. So, you're going to tell me you can't make a show about a goat sucker, right? How many shows did the Kardashians have, guys? Alright, guys, but I know. Let me let you in on something. I'm single. I know.
I don't want to.
Hey, I'm not a fan of that either, guys. Alright? I mean, my act doesn't go for it, you know? Nobody wants to invest in OnlyFans. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah. The membership also gets you a coupon with DoorDash. It's a great deal, right? Oh, we have a little heckler? Man, what is up with you guys tonight? This, not much.
No, you're doing so fucking good.
Thank you. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get you guys to the test. Oh, okay, is that so? You think you can do better? You know what? Let's end it tonight, guys. Come on, let's do it. First of all, I didn't know it was an all-ages show. But not, hey, what's your name?
Angela.
Angela, come on. Tell me a joke.
Well, for my joke, I'm gonna need someone pretty, sexy, smart.
Hi.
Guys, I've been planning this for a long time, so I found my one, and I just want to ask you, do you want to make me happy for the rest of my life?
see that. Wow. I was not thinking that would make me like that. Never happened. I'm really happy she said yes. It would have been so embarrassing if she said no. I don't know how to slip this in, but I'm ordained as well. So. Alright, well, at least somebody's gonna not die alone today. Yeah!
Myself, I wouldn't cry. Struggle for love. All right, we're gonna bring out this last comedian and then we're gonna get the voting started. That cool? Yeah. All right, show some love for Nate Feely.
I don't know how to follow that up. Hey, how about this? Quick hand from my man Rudy in the back. Rudy is made up. I'll launch all the buttons. Listen, man, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I just want to get some introductions out the way. You'll get to know me. I don't have to know you. It's a perfect balance, right? So I want to just come out quickly and say, I'm not a vampire in disguise, all right? It is true. To be fair, it is true. I've never felt the warmth and grace of sunlight on my skin, but that's purely recreational, okay? Because if you do that for long enough, you might just do stand-up, right? So here we are. This is my second set ever. Don't encourage that. My first set kind of sucked. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, right? People talk about my jokes here, dude. That's not the issue. The issue, how do I say this? Oh yeah, the issue is I didn't instantly become rich and famous. And smart, and sexy, and rich, and famous. So I'm trying it again. Hopefully it works this time, man. What was that? Tell you a story? Okay, I'll tell you a story. Someday I'll write a transition. So a couple years ago, I was doing this volunteer gig at my old middle school, where basically I just teach students how to play musical instruments. And not because I care about their future or something like that. That's kind of cheesy, right? So, for the most part, just made for a mean bullet point on a college application. Actually, it worked, man. It worked. Well, so I was teaching this kid, and he could hardly focus. Which I mean, like, who can blame him? You know, there's a high schooler sitting in front of him. And as you and I both know full well, high schoolers know everything about this world. So he's asking me all sorts of questions. One of which was, how do you deal with acting? Now, first off, I mean, like, vote for Pedro. I don't know when I became the authority on this matter, but we were what we got in that situation. So I just answer him as best I can. I'm like, oh, I apply these products to my face every day after I shower. And his jaw drops. He says, you shower every day? Let's unpack that. Let's talk in complete sentences. There are two ways we can interpret that. The first, you know, early adolescent boy. Probably still in his axe phase, right? So maybe he's just not accustomed to the idea of someone showering every day. And I hope that's what he meant. I hope to God that that is what he meant, because the second interpretation is that there's something about my presence. He already gets it. The second interpretation is that there's something about my presence that makes daily showers hard to believe. I quit that gig after a month. And I know that's a horrible story, you know? There's no lesson or moral or nothing.
Shower every day.
Quit your job. That's dumb, isn't it? That's dumb. Listen, man, when I first moved out here, I started going to a new barber, right? I basically got in the same cut my whole life. And my new barber, you know, she's nice, you know, she's trying to make some small talk, right? And I wound up telling her some story about a couple of my high school friends who were in R2C, right? And she's giving me the short ass haircut. And she's like, oh, that's cool. Are you in R2C? And I was like, nah. I'm just like this. Do you hear that? That's how the rest of the haircut went. And I gotta go.
Well, we've had a lot of things going on this evening. Now that we're at the end of the show, I'm going to bring up the comedians in groups of 4, okay? It's real simple. You guys just clap for the one that you like the best when I put my hand over the head. You got it? Yeah. All right, let's get the first group out here. Let's get the first group. Show some love over here. All right, right here. All right, right here. Right here. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys can go ahead and step off the stage.
Scooch. What's up, buddy? Yell everything this time. Don't talk about yellow rims. Yellow, big booty.
All right, let me get my second group out here. All right, you ready? Right here. All right, right here. Step off the stage.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm whipping around like 600 niggas. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You niggas just better not ask for no baby. Let's go.
All right, let me get the next 4. All right, right here. Right here? gotta try this one more time. My old ears are having a hard time deciphering the difference. Right here. Right here. Right here.
Got the brothers against each other. Let's do it.
All right. Who's Hey, this motherfucker costs $250 right now, so that ain't something to shake. And on top of that, the winner gets $100,000 without the 1,000. Right here. Right here. Right here. Give it up for your winner. In all seriousness, thank every single one of you for coming out here tonight. Please take care of your waiters and waitresses. And again, if you want to come up here and try this thing out, newfacesaz@gmail.com. All right, newfacesaz@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram, Doug Brown Comedy. Thank you guys so much. Have a nice day.
Indeed. I'm living in that 21st century.